Say hello. Say, hey there, it's Colton and Steve and
Jayden
from Serious Keto. And in this video, we are going to be doing a review
of some cookies.
yes, from Chipmonk Bakery. Colton, you'll get some in a minute. So last week, I had 2 different companies offer to send me some cookies to review. One of them was Perfect Keto, and I said no. I feel I've done a fair amount of Perfect Keto videos, and I also just sort of feel conflicted reviewing a product that is something I can make and would prefer to make on my own. But then I was contacted by David and Jose at Chipmonk Bakery, and this is just a small little 2-guy operation. If you get out on their site, chipmonkbaking.com, you can read their backstory, and that's really what moved me to agree to try out their cookies, and that's what we're going to do right now. So, hey Steve, thanks for trying out our cookies. Can't wait to hear what you think. David and Jose, Team Chipmonk. So, low carb, gluten-free, keto, and diabetic-friendly cookies. All are gluten-free, all are low sugar, 1 gram or less. All are low carb, 4 gram or less. Perfect for keto, low glycemic, no artificial sweeteners, vegan options, and amazing flavors. We'll see about that. So what do we have first?
First we have a white chocolate macadamia cookie. So it has 2 grams of net carbs, and the sweeteners are allulose and erythritol.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty good, but you definitely get that cooling effect from the sugar alcohols.
Well, this is also out in the fridge.
Oh.
So that could be. They recommend that you refrigerate them. Maybe, I don't know if that's, from the erythritol or just the fact that they are actually cold.
It's good though.
I really like the texture. I'm not sure what it reminds me of. Almost more like a bar than a cookie. So one of my favorite cookies back pre-keto was I think it was called a Tahoe by Pepperidge Farms, which is the white chocolate macadamia nut cookie, and that to me is sort of the benchmark. And I don't like this as much as that. It's good, but Pepperidge Farm is better. Of course, you can't have that because not keto. So what do we have next?
So next is a snickerdoodle. And the net carbs, 1 net carb, and
Looks like only allulose on this for the sweetener.
Yep.
All right. So if you get a cooling effect off of this, it's because it was
Just in the fridge.
Yep.
And then we'll know.
Snickerdoodle.
I really actually like how chewy these are. It kind of reminds me of, less of a cookie texture, more of like a brownie texture.
I don't know. I wasn't really knocked out by that.
It's one of those things I like. I love cinnamon. It's not like, it doesn't resemble a real snickerdoodle, but
I think if someone just said, here, try this cookie, and they didn't say snickerdoodle cookie, I think I would have liked it more. I think in my brain I had this mental picture or flavor of what a snickerdoodle should be, and that really, it didn't match up for me.
yeah. So this is Monk.
Oh, so like lemon and monk fruit would be my guess. So we've got, again, 1 gram of net carbs, and it appears to be all allulose again on this.
This one kind of looks like a lemon poppy seed muffin. So I'm excited because I like lemon poppy seed muffins. It actually really tastes like one, except it's more dense.
And not nearly as sweet. I mean,
Yeah.
usually when you have a lemon poppy seed muffin, they really smack you with the sweetness. A year and a half ago, I probably wouldn't have cared for this. I would have said not sweet enough for me. But now, I think it's kind of right in the sweet spot. Let's see what he thinks, if he likes it better than oyster cracker.
What is it?
Okay, here we go. You like it? You like it? Good?
He definitely made a face. His eyebrows went.
Now we've got peanut butter. And again, it looks, we've got 4 grams of net carbs on this one. So this one's a little carby. All of our sweetener is allulose again. I like this. I knew, even as this was going into my mouth, as I was breathing in the air off of it, that this was going to taste great. This reminds me of when I was growing up, my babysitter used to make the best peanut butter cookies. And this totally takes me back to that. These, hands down, so far out of the cookies we've had, this is the best. I love this.
Yeah, this is the best one so far.
Well, I see that the next one is coconut, and I picked chocolate chip first because I kind of felt that's the one that if they're going to screw up, it's going to be that. So I wanted to save coconut for the end because I think coconut might be a strong finish. Although I'm a little bit worried that after that peanut butter, everything else is going to be a letdown. This just sort of looks like health food to me. And it's got those tiny little chocolate chips that remind me of like a discount brand of chocolate chip cookie. I know I shouldn't just judge it before I taste it, but this is what it looks like to me. I'm hitting little pops in it, almost like there's poppy seeds or something in this.
I think there's chia seeds in there. Chia seeds.
Okay, so that seems a little unusual to me.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Cliff Bar or something where it's trying to be, it's healthy. It just looks and tastes healthy.
So, you know, that can be a compliment or not so much.
Yeah.
I don't love this.
I don't either.
If I were gonna, if someone said, here, have a health bar, or, you know, if this were a protein bar,
yeah,
then I would say, hey, that's not a bad protein bar.
Mm-hmm.
But as a cookie, not in love with this one.
Yeah.
Still gonna eat the rest. So. Did we say what the net grams were on the chocolate chip? 2 net grams. And all allulose again. So finally we have coconut, 1 gram of net carbs, and all of our sweetener is allulose. I think if the coconut in this were toasted a bit more,
Yeah.
then this would be great. So I don't know, I'm sure David and Jose are going to watch this. If you're open to an idea, I think toasting the coconut on this would really bring out more coconut flavor. I like the texture. I think the sweetness level, again, it's just right. The burning question you may have is, how much do these cost? And like any keto prepackaged food, they're not cheap. Depending on the quantity you buy, you're looking at between $2.50 and $3 for a cookie. So don't in the comments feel the necessity to tell me that these cost a lot, because I just told you what they cost. Bear in mind that this is just a small 2-guy operation. They're a startup, and they hope that as they get bigger and are able to mass produce, that prices will go down. I could see potentially buying a box of the peanut butter cookies and having them for special occasions, because it was just, yes, it was just that good.
Yay!
In terms of the other ones, what were your thoughts? Do you have a second place?
So my opinion on each one, the white chocolate macadamia, definitely get that cooling effect. You just do with the erythritol. I don't think it's from the fridge because none of the other ones had as much of an effect like that.
Okay.
So, and then the next one we did was the snickerdoodle. That one was good. It didn't really resemble a snickerdoodle texture, but the cinnamon was good. I'm a fan of cinnamon, so if you wish snickerdoodles were softer, maybe that's
There's
for
your
you.
snickerdoodle, yeah.
Chocolate chip. Oh, the Lamonk was good. It wasn't as sweet as the as a lemon poppy muffin, and it was also denser, so just bear that in mind as well. And then the chocolate chip, it just reminded me of a chocolate chip Cliff Bar. And then coconut was good. I've never had a coconut cookie before, so if you like coconut, I would agree with toasting it more.
All right, so you know peanut butter was my favorite. I think Chipmonk was my second favorite. And then after that, I'm kind of thinking, you know, the coconut, if they revised the recipe and toasted it. The others I was less excited about. So what I would encourage you to do, go out onto the Chipmonk Baking website. I will include the link down below. Read their story before you make any decision about whether to purchase or not. And if you do purchase, you can get the variety pack, the same one that was sent me, and I will include a coupon code that you can use. I am not an affiliate marketing partner with Chipmonk Baking, so I don't have a horse in this race. If you want to buy from them, you can. If you do, and you like peanut butter cookies, I can totally put the Serious Keto stamp of approval on that. Otherwise, if you're just kind of interested in helping support a keto startup, maybe order the variety pack, see what you think.
Can you sign off? Say
Colton,
thanks for watching.
Can you say thanks for watching, Colton?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.